Hello everybody, welcome back to another unit analysis video with me, LeonZai. Alright, welcome to the channel again. Today we're going to talk about this babe right here. Alright, a very common unit that you might see in your inventory, and she is none other than Teresa. Alright, so basically I've been getting a lot of Teresas from my summons, the 10-time summons, so I figured that this should be the next unit that I should talk about in my unit analysis series. So let's go straight into it. Alright, so basically she is a 5-star potential unit, as you can see from the training table. Right, you can see that she can go either to a priest at 4-star or a sage at the other 4-star. So basically through the priest table you'll be able to see Inquisitor and Archbishop. On Sage, you'll be able to see Spirit Walker and Witch Doctor. Alright, so we'll go into the 5-star potential classes again, as usual, following the Kane video, right, the format. So we'll go straight into the first one, which is the Inquisitor. Alright, so we're gonna look at the +2 potential, which is the max training. So the skill is Mass Dispel, 7 turns. Removes all negative effects from party, heals party for 120% of hero's magic, heals party for 10% of hero's magic for 2 turns. Alright, so basically an instant heal and a heal over time effect for 2 turns. Alright, so let's go into the aura. Heals everyone in aura for 30% of hero's magic every turn. So basically a double heal over time. Alright, so if you cast the skill and also have people that are around her aura, right, every turn they will be able to recover 30% of Teresa's magic. Right, so this is a very heavy heal over time unit. So basically prior to the official launch patch, you guys noticed that there was a change in healing numbers in arena. It was significantly nerfed. So I would say that if you want a Teresa and Inquisitor, you are very focused on PvE. Why do I say that? If you guys saw my videos 2 months ago, if you can take a look, I will put the link in the description later on. Teresa actually does very well in PvE because she can heal over time all the units that are in her aura, and basically she is the MVP for clearing the heroic capital, which is the 2-star rune quest. You can see from the video that I'll post at the bottom. So I would feel that Teresa at Inquisitor is pretty nice, but she's mainly focused on PvE. I understand that some of you guys are using her in PvP, but I don't really see the magnitude of the healing effect in arena anymore. So yeah, definitely think that Inquisitor is more for the PvE scene. Alright, so we will go into the next one, which is the Archbishop. Right, frankly speaking, I'm gonna be a little bit biased right off the bat. The Archbishop is actually the best class to me, right, because of her skill itself. Alright, so let's read the skill. Holy Sanctum, it's 7 turns. Heal party for the 130 of hero's magic. Energy shields party, providing extra HP equal to 80% of hero's magic for turn. So basically, she heals and she gives everybody a bubble. Alright, so if you are a World of Warcraft fan, it's like a paladin where you actually get to bubble your ally, right, and this is protecting them from receiving very heavy damage. Alright, so let's go on to the aura first before I make my comments further. Alright, the aura is Exalted Domain. When others in aura gets hit, there is a 75% chance to heal everyone in aura for 30% of hero's magic. So basically, if the units that are around her, they get hit, there is a chance that they will recover HP back at the same time. Alright, so the main banger right here that I can say is the shield that she gives. So this is just my personal testimony. Before I got a Lucille in from the Valiant ticket, I was previously using a Teresa Archbishop in Arena, and I can say that whenever her shield is up on the unit, any sharpshooter or any heavy damage dealing unit that casts a spell or a skill on the squisher units like a shadow or my champion, they do not die one shot because of this amazing shield right here. So if you ask me, if you want to maximize the potential of the Archbishop based on my personal experience, you would want to stack as much magic as possible in the runes for her. Alright, so this Teresa Archbishop is very versatile in Arena because I can say that she's pretty tanky, to be honest, because I have not seen my Teresa getting much problem in Arena. And secondly, whenever her shield goes up, nobody dies, right? Unless the opponent is using a berserker. Alright, so in my opinion, this girl in Archbishop form, she works well with PvE and PvP. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, the Spirit Walker. Alright, so this girl right here, she has a skill called the Soul Explosion. Alright, so heals party for 500 HP, heals party for 20% of hero's magic for 3 turns, so it's another heal over time, sleeps all enemy, disabling those effects for 1 turn. So basically a full sleep on the entire team, heals the party straight off the bat 500, heals party over 3 turns for 20% of her magic. So a heal over time, a very fixed heal, and a CC to sleep everybody for 6 turns. Alright, the cooldown is 6 turns. And let's look at the aura. Increase attack for everyone in the aura of 13%. Oh wait, let me change it to +2. There we go. Okay, still the same, 13% of hero's magic. Increase defense of everyone in the aura, 12% of her magic. Right, so basically this unit, just straight off the bat by looking, alright, she is a PvP unit. Why do I say that? Okay, just imagine this, guys. If you have her cast a skill, immediately everyone in the opponent team is sleeping. So they immediately lose 1 turn. And that's where you have your way to just, use the archer or whatever it is to catch up. Right, so if you have a Lucille to pair up with her, you'll be able to get a 100% mitigation on the next turn. You are assured a guaranteed 1 free shot at the opponent. Alright, so this, in my opinion, is definitely a very PvP character. Alright, like I said, this is just my opinion, guys. You guys might think otherwise, but Spirit Walker is definitely a PvP character. Alright, so from looking at this, from the stats and the skills, I could say for rune wise, she's going to be very defensive, because this is what she can only do. She can sleep. Alright, and I would stack defense and magic because of her aura, giving bonus on attack and defense. So probably magic and defense runes will go well with her. Alright, so we'll go on to the last one, which is the Witch Doctor. Okay, her skill is Void Healing, heals party for 50% of hero's magic for 3 turns and delay all enemy skill counters by 2 turns. Alright, so basically this is another PvP character off the bat because of this very key element, delays all enemy skill counters by 2 turns. So this basically is like a Mind Warder. Alright, so she's basically a healer Mind Warder, and the cooldown is 7 turns, the same as a Mind Warder as well. Okay, so one other thing that is very important is her aura. Read carefully, guys. When others in aura gets healed, there is a 40% chance to trigger this hero to inflict 55% of this hero's magic as poison damage for 2 turns. Take note, poison damage stacks, guys. the more she casts, the more damage she will do over time with poison. Okay, so what is the combo here, you ask? Imagine a witch doctor paired up with an Inquisitor. Why? Because Inquisitor heals everyone in the aura every turn. Am I right, guys? So anything that heals the team, constantly the poison is cast on the opposing team. So I will show you guys one example of a person using this in the arena. So you can see this is a Lucille Witch Doctor which does the same thing in her aura, and an Inquisitor Teresa. So the Teresa would heal the Sabella and the Shizu at the back, and that's where the Witch Doctor will constantly cast the poison on the team. So Witch Doctor, definitely I would say it's a very niche but interesting character to have in PvP, right? But with the right play, you guys got to understand that you would need to have heal over time or lifesteal, right? Lifesteal such as a Darien or a Blood Knight or whatever it is. Whenever you hit something, you get HP back. That's where you have a chance to cast the poison. Alright, so this banger right here, you can definitely stack all magic on her to boost her damage. Alright, so I love Teresa, Archbishop. Like I said, I'm a little bit biased, so I'll give my ranking to her as number 1, followed by the Inquisitor, right, which helps you a lot in PvE. You can watch the video on the heroic capital quest on how she fares. And the third one, I would say it's the Witch Doctor, which I explained just now on the poison. Right, the poison that she can do in arena, it's very painful. A lot of people actually are struggling to beat the team, right? So, and she delays enemy skills by 2 turns. Definitely, this is a very nice utility character. And I would say Spirit Walker is last because Sleep, although it's nice, any damage would just cause it to cancel off. And it's only 1 turn, guys. So let's be very honest, Spirit Walker is last on the list. Right, so thank you guys for watching this review. I know it's pretty brief, but this is, a review is normally, or analysis is where I speak my opinions on the unit. It's very subjective. So let me know in the comments if you feel that you disagree with me or you agree with me. Let me know if you have questions. Do note that I have an AMA on the official Valiant Force forums under general chat. If you have any questions, you can always let me know. I'm always answering questions. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and good luck on your summons and the following event come. Bye bye.